going to be making any more excuses for ourselves. We're going to be taking responsibility, stepping up to the plate, laying these excuses to rest, and really getting the job done for ourselves, for our brothers and sisters, and for this planet and our mission and our dharma, okay? No more lower mind perspectives. We're going to be really living from our higher mind perspective and our elevated perspective, and going through these purification processes. We're going to be shedding old habits, addictive personality disorders, and stuff like that. These energies are going to be clearing. You're not going to want to be craving these things as much as you heal, because when you heal yourself, you heal the world. And obviously, when you heal yourself, you're not going to want to harm your vessel. You're not going to want to go and seek anything outside of yourselves to fill this void, especially these toxic tendencies, smoking, drinking, anything like that. You're naturally, as a awakened light being, a starseed, a human being, you're going to realize, wow, I am sacred. And I am not supposed to be doing these things because I love myself. I'm nurturing myself, and all of these toxic things have got to go. Okay, so, and control issues. We have to release any control, because we aren't in control. We're not. There's a divine order at play here. Surrendering to that, rolling with the punches, like I said, and just trusting. Trust the process, trust the universe, trust yourself, and obey yourself. You have an intuition, an inner compass, and guidance. It's a little voice that is the first initial voice when we come in contact with someone who we shouldn't be around, or a situation that's not good for us. And a lot of the time, before all of this, we ignored that little intuitive voice, and we silenced it, and we went against our higher mind. So no more of that. We are going to want to be very sharp and honoring our higher mind and what's best for us as an individual and for everyone outside of ourselves, because more and more of us in humanity are going to start to realize that, wow, you are a reflection of me. I am you, and you are me. There's nothing separate. So we're going to start to honor that more as a sacred, just way of expressing how we feel about our friends and our family, and really forgiveness. If you've been holding grudges, these energies you're going to be releasing. You don't forgive people for them. You forgive people because you deserve peace. And you're the only one who can give that to yourself. Okay, so also our false identity. Our false identity is going to be falling to the wayside, because we are going to be discovering our true authentic self and standing in that sovereignty and owning that power, because we've been giving that power away for far too long. And the immense amount of pressure that we've been under due to the life paths that we've chose, the alchemical changes within our mind, and being able to transmute all of these energies, we've learned how to manifest. We're master manifestors. That's why it's very important. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful of your thoughts and your emotions, because everything in this holographic reality is our imagination and ideas within us. And so it's very important to be mindful of that, because that's how influential and important you are, and how much of a factor that you play in this reality and on this stage, because that's what we are, is on stage. And it's time for, the curtains have already been drawn back, and it's time to put on the show. How are you going to step into your sovereign leadership? How are you going to really conquer your mission and your dharma? How do you plan on navigating that? These are things you have to think about and really get on the straight and narrow of how you're going to collaborate, or who you're going to interact with, and really just get a set plan together. And if you've lost your focus, this transitional period is going to get you back on track. You're going to start to have that vision, and it's going to be like a laser focused vision. You're going to know where you're headed because you're going to be living from your heart space and following your heart's call. There's a call within your heart, and it's a passion. It's a deep burning desire of just action, and you're going to be taking that action. You're not going to be sitting back waiting for someone to come save you. You're not going to be waiting for tomorrow. These energies are really going to just catapult you into this new identity. So goodbye false self, goodbye false identity, and old self, and hello brand new self. Codependency. We're going to start to realize that we don't need anyone, and that we are the prize, and that we're to be respected by ourselves and by others, and that boundaries and guidelines are necessary within ourselves and for others, because they like to take advantage and cross lines and boundaries. No longer. No needs to be your favorite word, and it will be, because once you discover your power, you're not going to do anything that does not align with your frequency, that doesn't align with your vibration. And you're going to become, because you're going to be so sensitive to all of that, you're going to be like, nope, sorry, I'm not being around your low negativity. You're not bringing me down today. I've worked too damn hard to pull myself out of my dark night or whatever it is that you're battling, because you're going to start to see that no one has been there for you through all of this but yourself. Yes, you may have had support, but I'm talking about internally, these really difficult internal battles that you've had to master and navigate. You did that for yourself, and you are going to discover that that is something to be praised and to be respected by you and by others. And you don't need validation from anyone else. As long as you're comfortable with yourself and where you have come from, and where you're headed, that's all you need is your self-mastery, your mastering your emotions and your feelings, setting your true sights and intentions, and dreaming the dream, because we are in a dream. Everything's an illusion. So we need to lay all the negativity to rest and really just allow ourselves to come out of that chrysalis and kind of just jump off the edge and spread our wings and trust that you did not go through all that for no damn reason. You went through it so that you could wake up to who you are. That's the main thing here too, is that we came here to wake up to our true potential and our limitless potential and power, because we're eternal beings and we have this universal knowledge that's locked within us energetically, within the frequencies, and it's just a matter of doing the work. You have to do the work. If you don't plan on making any changes, don't even bother doing the shadow work. But if you're a 144 light worker and you are here on a mission, I can damn assure you that that's not an option for you. So also, one more thing, avoidancy. We're done avoiding anything that needs to be ended. We are done avoiding toxic patterns, laying things to rest. Now is a time where you're really going to start to feel yourself taking action, whether it's physically exterior in your exterior world or internally, really doing your healing process, getting rid of anything internally that's just stopping you from vibrating at your highest frequency, and that's stopping you from living in your highest heaven within your consciousness. That's what this is about. You have to reach the lowest pits of hell to reach the highest heights of the heavens. That's what this all doesn't have anything to do with anyone coming in this carriage and horse and saving anyone, because you are the only one who can save you. And you have all that you need right here. Okay? You are a very powerful human being. You're a very powerful light being. Whatever star system you came from, galaxy you incarnated from, whoever you are, this applies to you. Okay, so you're going to start to feel this very intense transition from all of these qualities to the personal truth and seeing that it's nothing to run from. It's something that we have to face. And truth can be ugly. Truth can be terrifying because we've been running from it for so long. Now we're having to face it. Our higher mind is coming into union with our ego, and we are marrying the two so that we can live from a confident, elevated perspective and reach these higher levels of consciousness and awareness. And so you're going to start discovering this immense amount of self-liberation and empowerment, and realizing that you made it through these trenches. Not your sisters, not your friends or cousins or coworkers or people you see at the grocery store. You fought these battles. You fought through these storms and you weathered it and you didn't give up. And you're going to start embracing that within yourself and acknowledging that and owning it. And you're going to be owning it in a very humble but very firm and confident way, because that's where your power is. Because that's where your peace lies. The peace is within the power, and the power is within the peace, and no one can disturb that without your consent. Okay? Resolutions, you're going to start to find solutions for problems that have been pushed under the rug, brushed to the wayside, and you've just, as of the past 10, 20 years of your life, you've been ignoring as if it's not there. But that's not how our mind works. We don't forget about that stuff. We just try to hide it and cover it up and avoid it. But with this transition from the old into the new, you are going to just feel this deep need to find solutions for these issues. I know I've already touched on self-awareness and self-mastery, but this is really what all of this is mastering your inner world, learning how to navigate it, watering your garden. Because if you can't navigate this and you can't water your garden with your positive, uplifting thoughts and emotions, and not allowing people to penetrate your energy with their negativity, and if you don't know how to lay the past to rest and not hold grudges, then this is not going to work for you. So that's why this is so important to understand all of these concepts and the importance of healing and facing your shadow and doing all of that shadow work. And surrendering and forgiveness. Any people that have done you wrong, you're going to start to wake up and realize, wow, I'm causing my own suffering because I can't let this go. You're going to start accepting what has happened in the past and realizing this is my true power, this is my life, and I don't forgive people for them. I forgive people for me because I deserve peace. Okay? And you're going to start to realize that you are enough. You've always been enough. Regardless of the childhood situation you came from, the traumatic experiences, the toxic relationships, the abuse that you have endured, you're going to start to realize that none of that defines you. That's not who you are. And you're going to wake up and realize that all along, you have been perfect. You've been enough. You have met the universe's or sources, gods, whatever you want to refer to it as, because everyone, I don't want to get touchy on that, because it's all the same exact concept here. It all has to do with energy, source energy, because we're energetic beings, okay? But you're going to start to realize that you were always, there was nothing wrong with you. It was the environment or the people that you had to be surrounded by who were abusing you or projecting their garbage onto you, their emotional garbage, and you were taking that. Because energy is not destroyed, it's just transmuted and it's transferred. And that's what was happening, is these individuals were ruining your energy. And we're meant to vibrate at the frequency of love. And so that's what you're doing, is you are breaking all that down so that you can reach those higher levels of awareness. And the last one I have here is I'm okay with it all. Realizing that every single situation that has come your way good, bad, negative, evil, heavenly, whatever it is, it was meant to unfold in your favor, and that it's all working out for a divine, cosmic, a beautiful reason. And understanding that you don't have any control. You have to surrender, and because that's when you start to push everything away that's meant for you. The law of attraction. It all has to do with your energy and what you're allowing in your energetic field, and it all has to do with your thoughts and your emotions, your intentions. Okay, so I just wanted to go over that with you guys. And I also have here too, who are you without anyone or anything? A lot of us became used to defining ourselves by our relationship, our jobs, our living situation, how big our house is, how much money we make, how many friends we have in our friend circle. You're going to start to realize that, yes, those are all perks, and hopefully they're good perks. But you're going to start to ask yourself, who am I without any of that? And when you find yourself unsure, you're going to want to find your essence, because your higher mind is not going to let you abandon that. And so your inner guidance and your inner compass, that's why this is so significant and important, to obey yourself. Don't go against. If there's a voice in your head telling you, you need to surrender to that. No more going against our intuition. No more going against that inner voice who knows what's best for you. You know, you're just going to start to feel this renewal. You are having this phoenix rising from the ashes experience in this transformative transitional period. It's now is the time to start manifesting, Earth Angels. What is it you want to do? Where do you want to go? Who do you want in your life? What kind of relationships do you want to have? Friendships, intimate relationships. How do you want to change your dynamics within your friend circle? Do you want to start doing different crafts or manifesting a business? Just some examples. Now's the time to use your imagination. Be like a little child when you were 5 years old and you would just play pretend. Do that. We've been so conditioned that, oh, that's for kids. No, that's actually how you bring things into fruition, to live a fulfilling life from your heart center and your heart's call of passion. And that's how you don't waste your life, and you take your power back, and you own who you are, and you own your destiny. Nobody owns that for you. That's yours. It's yours to discover. You've been here before. It's another symptom, or, you know, what we're going through is experiencing deja vu. These experiences, we've been here, done it. We're doing it again. And it's all within a divine plan. So I hope this was not too long. I hadn't come on here and made a video. I've been in a transition period internally. I'm going through my own healing process. I hope you guys enjoy my videos and find them useful and helpful. I love the feedback on topics that you find interesting, that you would like to get my perspectives on. I'm here for you guys, okay? Any constructive criticism, I'm always open to. We always have to be open to that, because we can always learn and grow just as much as we can be teachers and show the way and be way showers. We need to be able to be shown the way as well. That's very important. I hope everyone is really taking care of themselves. Now's the time. If you have to go to hermit mode, do it. If you have to take like 2 naps a day, make sure you're drinking your water. So I'm going to wrap this video up. I am going to start making more videos, because I have felt this push and this motivation to kind of get on the ball with this information that I have access to. this wisdom, and try to educate and guide you as much as I possibly can. So I hope you all have a fantastic night. I love you all. Stay true to yourself and live from your heart is all I can say. And don't let anyone bring you down. You are in control of your life and your destiny. And dream the beautiful dream, Earth Angels. I love you all and have a beautiful night.